Thanks for joining us. I'm Bridget Shanahan.
I'm Vince Petrano. We have learned that a staff member at Indian Trails High School in Kenosha has resigned in the midst of a police investigation. Kenosha PD reports investigators are looking into, quote, the conduct of a male staff member while interacting with a student, unquote. The district says the staff member resigned Monday. Once the investigation is over, the case will be reviewed for possible charges.
A police chase led to the discovery of a 16-year-old girl reported missing out of Washington County. She was the passenger in a car officers were chasing in Menomonee Falls yesterday. Police say the driver took off when officials tried to arrest him for suspected shoplifting. The girl and driver were taken into custody after the vehicle crashed into squad cars in Menomonee Falls. Police report the girl knows the driver and was not being held against her will.
Tickets to Badger football games will probably cost a little bit more this coming season. Athletic Director Barry Alvarez wants to raise ticket prices by $3 a seat, but make it $48 a game. The athletic board could approve that request as soon as tomorrow.
A handful of people in our state will receive a good chunk of change after one of the biggest Powerball drawings ever.
Now, nobody here in Wisconsin matched all of the winning numbers from last night, but a ticket purchased in Racine is a $1 million winner for matching 5 numbers. There's also a $30,000 winner in Oshkosh, 4 $10,000 winners as well. Those tickets sold in Blair, New Lisbon, Sturgeon Bay, and Racine.
A massive Valentine making operation at a local middle school. Hundreds of students at North Middle School made more than 600 cards for veterans at the Milwaukee VA Medical Center. The students say they are glad to give back to those who've served our country.
It means that other people care about them, and I think it means a lot.
It's just really important because without them, I don't know, it wouldn't be the same.
They'll be delivering all those Valentines to the Milwaukee VA tomorrow.
The cold air moved in overnight. We had a low temperature of 7 degrees in Milwaukee, but then you got to factor in that 25 to 35 mile per hour wind. Wind chills were about 10 to 12 below at times. 13 below actual temperature in Superior. The coldest in the country was International Falls at 27 below actual temperature. Wind chills at this hour continue to be below zero for most of the state. 1 below Milwaukee and Madison, as cold as 7 below up towards Rhinelander as the winds are slowly beginning to dissipate. Still brisk between 15 and 20, but as high pressure is settling in, not only do we have the clear sky, but the winds are finally starting to let up just a little bit. Temperatures around the area are in the lower teens across the area. 10 in West Bend and Beaver Dam, 12 in Burlington, and now 14 degrees in Racine. That sunshine helping things out a little bit. Boy, did it look cold this morning with the cloud cover over the lakefront and the lake effect snows moving to the other side of the lake, and of course the steam as well. Out there right now we still have the clouds over the lakefront. Otherwise a lot of sunshine, still a lot of steam as the temperature's 11 in Port Washington. That wind, as I mentioned still between 15 and 25, but quickly beginning to dissipate, which is helping with the wind chill factor. It still feels like about 1 below in Milwaukee, 3 below in Beaver Dam, and right now it feels like 0 in Racine. That's actually quite nice compared to the wind chills that we had this morning of 15 to 18 below zero. Your high temperatures today in the lower teens. Once again, the northwesterly wind has been diminishing throughout the day and will continue to do so into the overnight hours. 13 in Waukesha, 14 Franklin and Oak Creek, and 12 in Menomonee Falls. Lows tonight, despite clouds beginning to increase, will be in the single digits and very close to 0. Could even drop below 0 in a couple of spots. The wind will be southwesterly at 5 to 10. Despite a light breeze, wind chills will be anywhere from about 5 to 10 below 0. So the high pressure is beginning to settle in. The winds are lightening up. We have the sunshine, but unfortunately it's not going to stay around. It's going to quickly move off to the east. That allows this Clipper system to move in here with cloud cover and a few light snow showers or flurries throughout the day tomorrow. A dusting to maybe a ½ inch of accumulation, so most of us don't even pick up an inch of snow from this system. What happens though, once this front pushes through late in the night on Friday, the winds shift back to the northwest and become very strong, and it just reinforces that cold air that is sitting up to the north of us. Saturday will be partly cloudy, winds approaching 40 miles per hour, and wind chills well below 0. So what it looks like on the forecast map, the cold air from Canada starting to spill into the Midwest and the Ohio Valley, even New England for the weekend, and it will stay chilly into early next week. And then that core of cold air seems like it wants to come down here by the end of next week. We'll have to watch that very carefully. But for today, temperatures in the teens with sunny conditions and wind chills still slightly below 0. Tonight we'll see increasing clouds, a low temperature right around 4 degrees with wind chills to 10 below. And then for tomorrow, some flurries and very light snow, a temperature of around 22 degrees. Just a dusting once again. 7-day forecast, 22 on Friday, 10 on Saturday with a 40-mile-per-hour wind, 5 below Sunday morning, a high of 10 degrees then, and next week remains quiet and cold.